Right, guys, sorry about that. Welcome back. We had some difficulties with Codemasters. Just waiting for the session to start in 24 seconds.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm not too sure how many laps they're going to do. Looks like we might get some rain, or there's some heavy cloud cover.
Yeah, we've got a custom grid formation lap, and we're going to start the race. So, yeah, Codemasters, we've got a lot of things to sort out.
Was it like this in the previous game? Because I wasn't hosting lobbies back then.
Well, in the previous game, we didn't experience a lot of issues, but I can also note on 2019 we still had issues at the bitter end of the game, so just while 2020 was out already. So yeah, I think they need to upgrade the service or something.
Might be something on their side. It's SC Tronica, he's unfortunately left the session. At least on my screen he has.
It looks a little bit foggy, Dylan.
Yeah, it does. I wonder if we're going to get any rain. I'm just going to ask a friend. Yeah, I think Red Bull managed to do a 30.7, which means there were 4 drivers that managed to get a time under 31s. So we'll see a good race for the lead here. We've only got 2 people starting on the softs, which is Partis and Skitzer in 8th and 10th. So maybe they'll disrupt some things on the beginning few laps, but I think they'll be having to pit early.
Yeah, no, definitely they're going to have to pit early, because I think you can do at the most 7 laps on a set of softs, but then it's already starting to slip and slide all over the show.
Yeah, so I just got the predicted pit stop thing up, and it says either a medium hard or a soft medium.
Well, I tried a strategy with starting with a soft tire, in a practice session. Soft tire, soft, medium, hard, but that didn't work out as well.
Just give me 1 second.
No worries. We're just waiting for the guys to form up on the grid.
So it's going to be a clear race from what Jeff said to one of the drivers. So it looks like it's going to be all clear. It'll be interesting to see how they start. You know, whether you're going to be conservative or aggressive. I think the 2 guys running the softs are going to be on that inside line coming into turn 2, just trying to get past as many people as they can, because they really don't want to be held up in these medium runners.
No, definitely. Right. Lights out, car still on the grid.
Yeah, it does this. Somebody's gone off.
There we go.
They're away.
And the DR Developments race is underway. Guys are keeping it nice and tidy in the first corner.
Ooh, some wings falling off. I think it's from a Renault. Yep, the Tarsus has lost some wing. Oh, one of the Alphas is snaking at the back.
Kept it together. John Rebecca
Red
lost
Bull's
a lot of places.
As well.
Yeah, the Renault lost the impact on the right hand side.
Quite close for third place as well.
Ooh, the guys are running very wide.
I think Buerta at the back's actually just hit 0. So I don't know if there's been some wing loss. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and Silent Knights has spun on the corner going to the back straight, so he'll be in last place now. He's actually hit the board, and Buerta's actually coming off also on that final corner, so they've both made a mistake there. Silent running very wide there. Yeah, so Buerta and Silent Knight both having mistakes, but Grimjaw's looking quite clear out in the lead.
Let's see if there's any damage on that Mercedes. Nope, no damage. So if he can keep it together. Oh, as we go over to Chucky, spun off, lost his wing. Almost did a very dangerous
I wonder if that's been contact.
Yeah, it's a very unusual race tonight.
Yeah, the two soft runners have both gained position. Starts is doing very well considering he's got a broken wing, chilling in second place. Skits at the other soft runner in fifth. A couple guys have had a couple incidents, but no safety calls yet, which is crucial.
Yeah, we've got the predicted pit stop strategy on the screen now. Yeah, the guys are still keeping it very close to each other.
What's going to be very important is to keep in that DRS range. Super D's been using a lot of energy to try to catch up to Grimjaw. He's only got 20% of his DRS left, whereas Red Bull behind him and Red Courier closer to 50-60%. Yeah, so they're both they're all just trying to stay in DRS range at the minute. Tormund overtakes Razor on the last corner.
See Silent Knights also coming through the field now. But I see the McLaren is falling a little bit behind that pink Mercedes.
Jones puts it early, so maybe he's had some wing damage.
I wonder what he's going to opt for now. And it's hard tires going on.
Yeah, he did have some wing damage as well. He's going to have lots of clear air, so maybe this is going to help him. Chucky also behind him. He'll also be pitting, probably for hards as well. Can you do a whole race in the hards? Is it possible?
Yeah, I don't know. I think around about lap 21, 22, you're going to start to have problems with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Maybe if there's like a safety car and there's a couple laps where you're not taking anything out of your tires, that might help.
Yeah. The guys are starting to, spread the field now a little bit. The race is settling down very quickly, actually.
We've got a group from 8th place or 7th place to 11th. They're all within a second of each other, so they all have DRS. So Tormund leading the pack. He's the first of the runners not to get DRS there, but he is within a second now, Tartus, so he will have it going forward. Tartus still has some wing damage, so he's still doing well, but those softs are going to start dropping off in a couple laps.
We're just closing in on Tormund as well. Full DRS. Adrian and Nathan also closing that gap now. But Tormund Keels is also trying to make him move.
Ooh, Don's gone on the out. Don's fighting with Zero, but Zero seems to be lagging very heavily. So I think it's making Don's life very difficult to try to get past. It's always frustrating when somebody's lagging ahead of you because you can never place the car. You don't know where to put it really.
We've got a nice little battle going on here for 7th. Those are very, very close to each other. Yeah, Grimshaw
Well, it'll
Jaggers.
actually be for sick place.
Yep. Grim is starting to make building up. Oh, and Titus runs wide there.
It's really struggling with no wing.
But it's very close to a pit stop, so
The Alpha Razor, he's spun. He tried to go on the inside, but I think he's just simply spun the cars. Tormund is taking over Tartus. It's really unfortunate for Razor Mesh because he was looking good in that pack, and he's just spun it.
and I see Titus is starting to have a very, very bad time. Okay, Titus goes into the pit. Oh, he eats the pit wall. That's going to cost him a lot of time. And
Don's overtaking Zero on the straight.
And we've got a safety car. What a time for Titus to actually pit. A sweet spot.
Razor's got a drive-through penalty for speeding. I'm not sure how that works because he's in the pits.
I'm not sure why we got a safety car. Silent Knight actually moved from last to 10th position already.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at who's moved up and down the grid. Chucky was looking very good. He's at the back at the minute. I think a lot of guys on the mediums will be looking to pit now for the hard tyre.
I don't see anybody popping into the pits, but unfortunate thing is I don't see the safety car.
The safety car is just outside turn 3 at the minute. Just stopped on track. Interesting that Grimjaw's decided to stay out in the mediums. He hasn't decided to pit. The Alpha Skitter, he's decided to pit. Good time for him to go into the hards if he wants to.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's gonna. I wonder if Skitter Skitter is in the pits now as well. Putting on mediums, very interesting. Lost
So
place
nobody's running the soft tires anymore. Just a few hard runners, and then everybody else on old mediums. We do have one new medium runner, which is Skitters, so he's definitely going for a 2-stop.
Yeah. But the guys who actually pitted, they pitted hard tires.
Yeah, so everybody that's pitted has gone for the hards. Just Skitter who went for the mediums. Looks like he's the one brave soul on a 2-stop, but I see Chucky also on relatively new mediums, so maybe he's going to try the 2-stop as well. Unfortunate for Chucky because he had a really good qualifying, but currently in last place.
Go to the back here. So the guys are bunched up again.
Yeah, we'll probably have one more lap. And then
The safety car lights are still on.
yeah, we've got 3 or 4 at the back of the truck that are just trying to catch up. See Red Fury as well. He was around the midfield, is now in 4th place. He was very quick in the opening race in Australia. He's got Red Bull's got company. that's Red Fury. Both Red Bulls doing very well in 2nd and 5th. I know Heinrich was supporting the Red Bulls today. But yeah, very unfortunate for some of these guys that qualified quite high up, that are at the back now. Razor very unlucky with that mistake, coming out of that corner before the back straight. But he's going to now start last on a fresh set of odds.
Yeah, dude, it was very unfortunate, and yeah, for Chucky that spun out and lost the ring. What did you see now?
There's been an incident in turn 2. I think Tone's got a penalty, and I see 3 cars that stopped moving on track. They're all up to speed now. Tartus has lost some front wing again. I think there's been some contact between them.
Oh, it's a pity. Tartus is not having a good race tonight.
You know, he's going to have to pit again when everybody starts, and he's going to, you know, he's going to be 10, 15 seconds down the road by the time he comes in.
All the guys will just brake testing each other.
Yeah, I think there's been something else going on here that we don't know.
Yeah. Cars are starting to overtake each other. We get to race.
Safety car is in this lap, so the game's going to start slowing everybody down. So that's why you might see some like jerking movements from the cars. If you're in last place, it's a very long way to the front of the grid, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I think I'm going to predict another safety car. Yeah, there seems to be some rubbing between the drivers during it.
So no, definitely.
You might see some contact.
Yeah, no, I see. I don't know. I think it's the adrenaline that's high, or it's tiredness kicking in. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so Grimjaw's just started off, so it's going to take everybody else across the line.
Nice, back to racing speed. A huge gap is already forming. Grimshaw's caught everybody with their pants down, so huge gap already.
Tones is fighting for 11th place with Chucky. They're going to go to the first corner now. Oh, there's been contact. Tones, big slide. He's managed to save it. But he's going to be maybe half a second behind Chucky now, but definitely some heavy contact between them. I don't see any wing damage. Tartus and Tormund pitting as well.
Yeah, they're gonna lose a lot of time now. Because Tormund kills already 30 seconds behind the leader.
Tormund was quite high up there, wasn't he? I think either that or Red Bull's overtaken Super D, because I remember one of the Red Bulls being in 2nd place.
Vika is missing some time up on the winner there of Aiden Nason.
First place seems to run away with it.
Yeah, the middle is quite bunched up at this point, so very close to each other.
Very good Super D in the last corner.
Silent Night is all over the gearbox of the beautiful, the AlphaTauri.
Sarah's been lagging quite a bit on our stream, so I don't know if it's the same for these drivers. Very difficult if somebody's lagging and getting me.
Oh yeah, Plus he's respawning all over the track and you don't know where he's going to respawn next.
Definitely a pack bunch up here though.
Yeah, it's Codemasters doing its funny tricks again. I'm trying to follow Aiden Nason here and to look on the rear view to see the Ferrari, but every time I do that we just go over to a Alpha. You see these two, they're going to battle soon now. And there he goes, from the big coast. They're trying to move on the outside and make it stick. Forces Aiden Nason wide.
He's getting close to the...
Oh. Guys are all over the show tonight. Some very close racing going on tonight.
Let me have a look here. Don's now within 2/10 of Aiden, so I think we're going to have a scrap here on the back straight. Aiden does have much more overtake though, so he might be able to defend quite well against Don.
Now I see Aiden's got 50% of ERS as well, so he can actually... But Don has activated the overtake button. They're very, very close to each other. We should take him on the back straight.
Let Tones overtake him, so the two Mercedes executing team orders.
It's very funny because Colin Knight on the both online and lapped all the mediums. Is he going to take him yet? No. Oh, I see Zero to cool for you is also getting into the party, yeah. These three cars are extremely close to each other.
Zero's got a good exit. Looks like he's getting passed on.
And he had full DRS. Nice little scrap going on, yeah. Oh, we've got contacts. They're losing space. We see Don chasing down the Renault again of Aiden Nason.
Doesn't look like Don's got any wing damage, but again I think it's with that lag. Don just couldn't predict where Zero was going to be, so kind of just went for it. See Red Fury is closing in on second, nearly within that second gap to get DRS, so I'll watch that gap. But Don and Terrace are getting close to each other again. Chucky's actually very close to Skizzer. Looks like it will just be a simple overtake with the overtake button on and the DRS. And yeah, it's been executed quite nicely for him. So Chucky, after falling back from the front of the grid, is now in 8th.
Yeah, Chucky is starting to charge through and fuel the field.
I think Don's just let Zero back ahead in front of him.
So McHugh's going for the... and he makes it stick.
Tormund and Razor are two very quick drivers, so if they have three at the back, I think it's going to get a bit faster between them, because they can see if they're not racing for anything else. I think they're just going to take on each other.
It's easier to cool for you, Straps. made the place up again. He got Don Rebecca, so he's going for Aiden now. But these Alpha Tauris are quick tonight. I mean, Tucker's coming through the field. Zero to cool for you is also... Oh! There's some lagging going on there.
Yeah, I think Don let Zero past him on the front corner of the last lap, so because of that incident that happened earlier, Aiden's going to have to defend from Zero here now, DRS.
I see Silent Knight went into the pits as well. But there's a lot of lagging going on between the drivers. Okay, elimination also. I wonder what he's going to get. He should slap on a set of wards now that he's taking to the end of the race.
Yeah, I think Aiden and Don just want to avoid Zero at the minute because of the lag he's got going.
Going for the socks.
Ah, right.
Interesting.
So it'll be 2 stops, right?
Definitely.
Silent Knight's also on a fresh set of mediums, so he'll be close to Tormund quite shortly.
I see Razor Mesh in the DRS zone. Oh no, there's now starting to, big gaps forming between the drivers.
I think when everybody's in the middle of their strategies, we get this field spread where nobody's really close to anybody else. Yeah. We're getting a couple of clump ups, so Silent's getting on the back of the tournament now, which looks like he might get through. Razor Mesh gets another penalty. Penalties will be another thing for the drivers as well, because I remember in Australia I got 15 seconds with penalties and I lost a position. Because of that, so they really got to watch the penalties now.
Silent not took DRS and he's gonna go for it. And he makes it stick. No, it doesn't. Still in DRS range, still overtake. Activated. He should take him on the main straight now.
GJ Boots is not pitted.
Nope, that Red Bull of Tormund kills is just too quick for Silent Knight.
The further they go, the bigger the advantage is going to be for Silent Knight, because Tormund's tyres are going to drop off before Silent does. Red Fury's within a second now of the Red Bull. Of Red Bull DTM and the Racing Points in second, so he might get a scrap for second soon.
Yeah, and Grimshaw's already got an 8-second lead. 11 seconds. Okay, we've got Red Bull, DTM and Red Fury in the pits now. Hard tyres are fitted to the McLaren. Hard tyres to the pink Mercedes. Well, Grimshaw's got a pit lead now.
Yeah, so you can pit and still be in first place.
Comfortable pits for him.
I was just watching Don, he outbraked himself, though he's now more than a second behind Zero. It was very close and he ran out into the back of Zero. But they're still both safe, but Don just losing some time there. Silent Knight's finally got past Tormund as well.
A nice overtake, clean.
Don's lost a lot of time there. I think he's actually spun the wheels a bit too much coming out of turn 3. He's lost about 3 seconds there.
Look, okay, but his tires are still new, so you can make some time up, because Adam's gonna have to pit again because he's on the softs, and Tones is gonna have to pit soon as well because he's on 11 laps all hards, and Chucky is on 11 laps mediums, sitting in second place. So yeah, all the top 4 runners are gonna have to pit very soon. Yeah.
I think Red Fury, Super D, and Red Bull all going to be lapping quicker than Grimjaw now because he's on 15 lap old mediums.
Okay, Chucky's in the pits now. I'm gonna have a look on Grim, yeah, because he must start to struggle on that tires already. 15 laps on a set of mediums. It's pushing it.
There. To me, Skitzer ran off the track unless that was a bit of lag. Looks like he's got dirty tyres or something's going on here.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Tones got past Skitzer. Yeah, something odd spun on there. Grimjaw's pitted. And he's still in first place, but by quite a margin. Red Bull gets ahead of Ron. But yeah, it's about the same gap we saw before everybody pits it, around 7 to 8 seconds to second place.
Yeah.
So Grimjaw's still in the lead for the minute.
But Red Bull mustn't, how can I put it, he mustn't push too hard now, because Stones is going to have to pit now soon as well.
Yeah, he will have to. He'll probably medium tyres. I don't think you could do 11 laps on the softs.
No, I think he's going to go for the medium. Oh, and Tones runs off.
Tones' engine is screaming in my POV. The racing point getting very close to him. I think he's just waiting for the DRS. Good overtake. The Hassan 14th is quite close to overtaking Rezi here.
Right down the back straight.
They both run under DRS as well.
Oh, there's something going on tonight, Road Masters. Oh, and the horse runs wide.
Yeah, I saw that. Very unfortunate for him. Just around the corner a bit wide. Ronon's come out in 11th, so he put it on the mediums, like you said. So he'll be working his way up.
A lot of overtaking taking place tonight.
Yeah, it's been good. Super D and Red Fury having a battle. Super D actually pulling off the super move here pulls it out though, so he stays in 5th place, very close to overtaking on that inside line.
See, Turns moved up into 3rd position again.
I think Turns is having internet issues though, because on his player tag it's going between one bar connection and an X, which means he's disconnecting. So I think he's got some connection errors as well. The Racing Point just holding the gap to Grimjaw, not any quicker, but not any slower either. 10 laps to go, he's going to have to pull out something.
He's on 2 laps to all the tyres.
Those holds should be similar for the whole race, because you can do close to 20 laps on those, can't you? So I think we should see similar times from them, but the Racing Point is dropping back somewhat. Aiden still has to pits, and yeah, he's just coming to the pits now.
Yep, and very free takes Turns. I think Turns is
Chucky
really
very close to
starting
Skitter.
to struggle there. Oh! Oh!
Chucky has spun Skitter.
Oh, the Steelers are going to have their hands full again after this race tonight.
Yeah, just really unfortunate.
Don Rebecca's also closing down on that Alpha Tauri. It's actually Scudera Alpha Tauri.
Yeah, I think Scuderia in Italian means team, so Ferrari, you've got Team Ferrari, then you've got Team Alpha Tauri.
It's actually all Spanish. He loves his Italian.
Yeah,
he loves everything about Italy. Actually admire him for it.
Super D's got a bit of a run on Tones, but he doesn't have any ERS to attack. Looks like it will be a job done though.
Yeah, but Tones is starting to struggle on that hard tyres.
He's going to have to go another 8 laps.
Yep. 8 laps, or he's gonna... No, because if he pits now, he's gonna lose a lot of places.
Don's managed to close that gap down with 0 now, so 2 laps second again.
Don is actually in the position where he started, so... yeah, it's nice to see because on the start he dropped 4 positions. He's going to see us a nice scrap here soon.
Don's the only one really close enough to be overtaking. Ron does another pit stop, probably because he had some broken wing from that incident.
Make it stick? Yes, he does. A little bit of contact there.
Zero does have far more ERS now.
Okay, we've got actually in the comment section we've got an answer for what Scudera actually means. It's stable, like a horse is stable. Comes from the same tagline as prancing horse. Interesting, thanks Arnie for that info.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I just thought it meant team because they both have the same thing, but yeah, it looks like
yeah, when you
Italians
said team, it made a little bit of sense to me because Team Ferrari, Team Alfa Tauri, but it's actually stable, so
it does. I guess it does make sense because the stables is a group,
yeah.
So like a group of people. So yeah, yeah. Thanks for that, Hunter.
Yeah, I see Grimshaw Drag almost got a new pit stop lead. Yeah, I don't know, there's seriously we know there's maybe something is going to happen in the league. No, we just have to wait and see what management requires. Yeah, the race is actually settled down quite a lot now. I see this.
Your Mark Adrian is it's coming in and out. I think it's rubbing on something.
That's better.
Yeah.
There is 1.2 seconds behind Don. Tones, yeah, I just want to follow Tones a little bit here. He's actually having the best race of the season. Oh, he came in for a pit now. Okay, I just gave us some more information here on our little debate here, but spot on, Dylan. Stable was later used in motorsport to refer to team. Okay.
Oh, very good.
Thanks, Henry. Tonight you win absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but it's always good to get that info.
I always wanted to say that, Henry. But yeah, nice information there, thanks.
Got some more drivers putting on soft tyres now.
Yeah. I see Tones dropped down to 10th place. He's still in the points. His teammate Alan Knight. So yeah, Ferrari and Mercedes are going to scoop some really good team points here for them tonight.
Yeah, not really. We've got AlphaTauri, both of them running in the points, and yeah, the two Mercedes also running in the points, but other than that, everybody's an individual tonight. There's not seems to be too many teammates close together. The Mercedes and the AlphaTauri is quite close, but everybody else is quite spread out. The Red Bulls are looking close. They look like they're going to do a good job in the top 6, but Tolman's been having some issues, so he'll be in 12th place.
Tolman didn't really
Don's got ahead of 0 again.
Yeah, Tolman's race was actually, he had a hard race so far. Yeah, Andy, you are number 1 fan tonight. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it.
So 0 has 50% ERS, whereas Don has not got any at all. Chucky's overtaken Silent Knight, who's just pitted. So the two Mercedes deciding to do a late stint on soft tyres. It'd actually be quite close here between the two Mercedes. Tones will overtake. Do you have any early driver of the day predictions?
Yeah, okay. We are very fortunate. Like in 2019, we had to vote on a driver of the day, but Code Masters actually does that for us. So yeah, that's really good. But I think it's going to be. I'm gonna have to go with Chuck here. He also had a difficult race, but he still managed to, from way at the back, he managed to come, up to put his car up to 6th place again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Chucky. I don't know, who's yours?
Chucky's been very impressive. If he got driver of the day, I wouldn't complain because he's just made up so many positions throughout the race, and his pit strategy's been a little bit different to everybody else because of the issues he's had. So he's had to make his way through a lot of traffic. Red Fury and Red Bull DTM have also had really good races. They've both stayed at the top. I've seen the Racing Point have a really quiet race, nobody really challenging there. And I think the top 3 especially have all had quite quiet races. As I'm having a look, I think one of the AlphaTauri's ran up but he's close to Don. Yeah, I think what you said about Chucky is right. I think I would crown him driver of the day.
I think I'm just pulling the Mercedes boys here. I think there's going to be team orders in play here. Because I know Silent Knight is on, higher on the points table than Tones. So let's see, maybe they'll be left to race. Yeah, solid night made for position. But yeah, 4 laps left. Can the Mercedes, do you think the Mercedes will move up higher in the grid?
It's a 1.6 second gap. Aiden's been looking alright, but Silent's not brand new soft cars. I think he's got a good shot here at overtaking. He's within a second now, so he's going to get DRS.
Look, and there's going to be, I think, penalties are going to play a big role tonight.
Yeah, Silent Us just got a 3-second penalty now, and I know Aiden's been getting penalties, so I don't know who's going to actually end up ahead of who here once they cross the line, but for the moment Silent's got the position. Aiden just locking up a bit, but he's going to be on the outside. He can't pull anything off, so it's been a good move from Silent there.
I see Namundi Mateke. Welcome, Namundi. Nice having you here. Grimstall Jagger beast mode always. Well, yeah, he's driving like a beast. I think he's too quick for tier 3 at this point in time. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. But yeah, awesome race from him, controlling the race from start to finish, and he was leading every single lap of the race. So yeah, well done to Grimstall.
Yeah, he's been a level ahead of everybody else. Nobody's been able to get close to him. He's 17-second gap now. He could almost pit again, and nobody would be able to get ahead of him. So yeah, it's been a great race. Chucky's gone off the track. I think Chucky's just raged quit there. I think he's just held down his accelerator in rage.
Yeah, no, he's just making donuts. Thanks, Chucky, for entertaining us with the donuts. But please, get all of that car before the... Oh. Okay, Chucky retired from the session.
Bit of rage from him. He was our driver of the day. Chucky, what happened there, bud? I wasn't watching, so I'd have to look on the replay.
Well, Silent Night and Trent, the two Mercedes guys, are actually going for a charge here, and the Renault and the Mercedes are getting into contact there. Aiden Nathan not making it easy for Tones with 2 laps to go.
Because Chucky's DNF'd, everybody moves up in position now, so the two Mercedes looks like a P7 and P8 finish here if Tones can get ahead of Aiden.
Well, Tones definitely got the younger tyre on, the fresher tyre, so... But Aiden is... Oh! Tones forcing him wide there.
Was that a fair move? It was very borderline for the contact.
Yeah, but it was fair. There was enough space around.
I think the Mercedes is the quicker car at the moment, just on the fresher tyres.
Oh, definitely.
Aiden's got another 3-second penalty, which means he might have finished behind the two Mercedes anyway. I see Tormund's now just 4/10 away from the Haas coming onto the back straight.
Grimsaw just approaching back marker there.
Yeah, this looks like a simple move for Tormund.
Yeah, here Witter was just a sitting duck.
No, he's been able to keep the place, so Tormund's gonna have to try again. He's on much fresher tyres. 11 lap old hards compared to 3 lap old softs. Soft should be much quicker. I think this move will happen, just not happened yet. Everybody's very separated otherwise.
Just going to the comments here quickly again. Best rage quit I've ever seen in a long time. Well done on the donuts, Chuck, man. From Heinrich. And Philip Mabasa saying, can anyone stop Ferrari and Grim this season? Philip, I can answer you that, but I don't think you're going to like it. Yes, we can. Management can. Just kidding. But Yeah, no, he's definitely on a very hot streak, so yeah, he's very strong tonight.
Yeah, it depends what happens between him and management, whether they're going to move him up a tier. I don't know how the standings and constructors would work, so there's lots to sort out there. But for the moment, he is in tier 3 and he looks unstoppable.
Yeah, he's running tier 1 times.
Tormund's going to have another go here at Water coming across the back straight.
Hope he can make it stick. No, I think he's running out of real estate. But let's get on to Grimshaw coming through the last sector here of the race. Very comfortable lead for him.
Lapping some guys.
No, he's definitely unstoppable this season. I have to agree with Philip. But yeah, clean race, deadly race from start to finish. We almost built up a gap again, a pit for a comfortable pit stop. So yeah, well done to Grimshaw, Dragon.
Congratulations to him. Yeah, it's been a really great race for him. I'm just looking at the back of the grid here. 10th and 11th are still scrapping for that final point, so I'm going to stay on board with them. Grimjaw's crossed the line with a 20-second lead. That's how much he's dominated this race. It looks like Red Bull DTM will come through in second, and then Red Ferry in third, though penalties might be a factor.
And the penalties are going to be definitely a factor because there's a lot of corners you can actually just run off the track limits. Very easy, so let's see what the final result's going to be. But yeah, Grimshaw's Jagger, clean race, controlled the race from start to finish. Well done.
Looks like the medium hard strategy was the quickest, 1 to 6 all doing mediums and then going into the hards. Looks like Tormund just too far. The has to overtake, but again penalties might play a factor here. Aiden looks like he'll finish in 9th.
Big points for him as well.
Your Mark's just rubbing there again.
Yes, and we've got a podium for Red Bull as well. That was the race, 0-2 for you. Well done, young man.
Well done to 0.
Thank you.
Your Mark's just rubbing again there. Joe Grimjaw, emphatic win. There he is in the red. And yeah, really good race from him. We didn't really see much of him because there just wasn't enough action. There weren't any cars around the Ferrari, so we didn't get to see him much in the race. But yeah, he's won the race by 20 seconds. Well done to him. Red Bull DTM will finish in second place, 20 seconds behind. Also a very quiet race for him. Super D was having some battles with Red Fury. He finishes in third, and the McLaren in fourth. Ferrari, a very strong finish, like Adrian predicted, finished first and fifth. They'll pick up a lot of constructors' points. The two Mercedes also have a strong showing, and yeah, that was a pretty good race.
Can you just check if you can get Grimshaw, Jagger, and Red Bull and Super D in the comms box? That's good.
I've only got Red Bull as a friend. I don't know if you have either Grimshaw or Super D as a friend.
I can get them quickly. It was Red Bull DTM, correct. And Super D. Mr. Red Bull GTM,
How's it going?
how was your race?
Wasn't too bad. Can definitely say that Grimjaw ran away with it though.
Oh, definitely. He controlled the race from start to finish.
Yeah, there was no doubt about it. When I watched him take a second a lap out of me, I thought, nah, I'm never catching him. I'm racing for second now.
Was what was the strategy quite clear cut? Because I saw first, fifth or sixth, it was all medium to hard. Did the safety car also throw anything in your strategy?
Yeah, it allowed me to stay out for an extra lap on the mediums. So it essentially gave me a spare lap at the end of the hards.
Oh, but
Right.
well,
Okay.
well done to your race. And yeah, we've got Grimshaw Jag here as well. Grim, exciting. I think it was a boring race for you, controlling the race from start to finish. Putting away from the pack and actually had a comfortable pit stop and to come out in first position again. So, how did you experience your race?
Oof, yeah, the race was actually quite fun. I actually didn't get my car set up perfect, so I had to fight the car most of the time throughout the whole race. But the safety car is what kind of screwed me over. But anyway, I caught Super D napping when the safety car came in, so that opened up about 3 second gap.
Definitely
And then I
put me
just
left
ran
in
away
there,
with it. I just ran away with it. Though.
But yeah,
Did you and Don collaborate with the strategy and pit stops?
Yeah, we actually prepared it. Lucky for me, I actually wasn't burning through my medium tires quite fast. I was actually doing quite well in managing them. I could have stayed out a bit longer, but I figured, hey man, I need to just put the hards on just to avoid penalties. And as for Don, we had spoken about it, and we figured that the soft will not last on this track. It's a bad tire for this track.
yeah, no, definitely. We found that in practice sessions as well. This track just chows the soft tire like it's nobody's business. But yeah, well done, Grim, and yeah, we'll see you in the next race in Zandvoort.
Yeah, thank you. I look forward to that race.
Thanks a lot, guys. And Super D,
Yes,
So
awesome, man.
you were caught napping. Can you explain
Yeah,
a little
fucking
bit?
definitely. So, I was more worried of what was going on behind me, and when I looked again, Grimjaw was gone, and I'm like, oh shit. And I was in lean as well, instead of being in race. I was just worried about spinning out in the first corner, so I thought, it was a decision between do I risk it or do I play it safe and protect the car? I guess I made the wrong decision.
But it was,
You had a fight there with Red Ferry and the McLaren during the race, I think. Did you feel like the place was always yours?
Look, as soon as he passed me, I tried to push him, and then I had 2 race engineers, one watching the stream, which is Josh, and another one which is in the race bar, and they told me I had a penalty, so I was trying to just keep within 3 seconds of him, and then they told me he got another penalty, and I'm like, let's just look after the car, keep the pace, keep the gap, and third place will be mine.
no, but you had
Very good.
You had an awesome race, Super D, and yeah, I must say, the league owner, that's a Red Bull team supporter, he's very proud of you tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Shut Avalanche. But yes, if there was one car in front of me, I think he made Red Bull also lose a lot of time, and even Red Fury, I think he was lagging all over the show, swerving left and right in front of us. Then he's in front of me, then he's further in front of me. Yeah, it was terrible. I lost a
That
lot
was
of time.
Yeah, no, we found that there were a lot of guys lagging tonight, but yeah, the guys that you're really going to have to start to address their internet service providers. So yeah, but thanks a lot for joining us here in the Comspook, and see you next week.
Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Enjoy.
Thanks, Super D.
Cheers.
Cheers,
So
boys.
yeah, guys, that brings the end of Tier 3 race in China. Dylan, I'm going to have to thank you for staying up so late and to assist us. And you're doing such a good job. And yeah, I'll be seeing you in Tier 1 on Thursday.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's been a good race, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.
I think you're going to be quick there in China again. But yeah, guys, just to our subscribers and viewers, thanks for joining us tonight. You can go and visit our website, www.FTRF1.com. You can go and see all the results there and the steward reports and everything that's going on, and you can get some sponsor information. So yeah, this brings us to the end of tonight. So thanks to all the guys that were patient with Codemasters tonight, and ciao, goodbye.